All right, my friends, let's get into sort of opening up this fretboard a little bit more. So we're not stuck in just one position when we are improvising, when we're soloing, even when we're writing. This is what we tackle in week 1 of the course, 1 of 12 weeks. If you're interested, depending on what you're watching this on, right, my email is in the description, or DM me or comment below if you are interested in the course. But let's get started. We're going to start with our minor pentatonic. And I'm going to play it here in A. All right. If you don't know the minor pentatonic, I want to stop this video and just go check that out a little bit. All right. That's sort of the jumping off point. So we have our minor pentatonic. Now, pent is 5. We only have 5 notes. The major scale and the modes once we get there, but the major scale has 7 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. None of them are flat or sharp. Okay, so when we're dealing with our minor pentatonic, the notes that we have are 1, flat 3, there's no 2, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. It's the 5 notes. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. And then it starts over again. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Those are for the people that were just riffing up and down the scale, right? And didn't know the numeric system of what they were playing. Now, what does that really mean? It means my 1s are my root note. If I play this and I land on one of the 1s, ooh, I feel nicely at home. Ooh, I feel pretty well at home there. Pretty well at home there, right? So I'm gonna link below a video about really diving into the minor pentatonic and how to musically use it, which will be helpful, right? But we're gonna get into sort of moving this around the fretboard. The next scale that does usually happen from here is our major pentatonic, all right? Where if I'm on an A, this is my minor pentatonic scale. But where my pinky lies, the same scale is a C major pentatonic scale. Same notes. Now, how can that be? I was actually just going over this with a client, and they were really like, wait, how can you have an A minor scale and a C major scale and have them be the same notes? If I'm playing an A minor, like we were saying, those are my root notes. My 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. All right, but if I'm playing in C major, where my pinky is my 1, 1, and then it's just 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. Those are the 5 notes out of my major scale that I'm using for my major pentatonic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So that means this is my 1. And I can still play this note. The reason I leave it out for the beginning of this lesson is it's below where the root note is, right? But listen to where my root notes are, right? If I have that. Those are now my root notes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. All right. Now, if you're playing along in that, 1, cool. All right. So now I'm gonna play a C major, and I want you to land on the 1s. 1, 1, and count up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. Now I do it with the minor pentatonic in the video that I have below, right? Playing in the minor pentatonic. So we're gonna do it for the major pentatonic. Go ahead. I'm just gonna play this. Whatever rhythm you want, it doesn't matter. Just going up and down the scale. Maybe you want to come up with licks, right? I'm more concerned with you knowing where those 1s are. They're in a different place than the minor pentatonic. Cool. Now, this is where it gets important, okay? If I have now this, I'm really excited about this major pentatonic because it's like in the same position as my minor pentatonic that I already know. It's almost like a 2-for-1 scale. But I want you to play it this way. I want you to start here with your middle finger. And you're gonna go 8, 10, and then you're gonna do 7, 10, and then 7, 10. 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10. And then the lower part is 7, 9, 8, 10, 8. And then you can get that last 10. So I have 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10. Then I have 7, 9, 8, 10, 8. And I can get my 10 up there. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Same scale as now we're playing that major pentatonic in 2 positions. But why is this important? If I add the notes, the 4 and the 7, to make it a full major scale, I can now do the same thing down here. All right? So watch, if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my major scale, right? Just, if you don't know it, look up major scale, right? You can pause right now, look up major scale chart. That'll show you your major scale. And then if I do down here, I know I have my 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1. So now let's add the other notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, that breaks the little backbone here, but 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. So now I have 1, 8, and then right here I'm going to go 5, 7, 8, and then 5, 7 to my 4 on the G. 4, 5, 7. Then I have 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8. Why is that great? Because now I have and I can play right here, which is a little bit more the common place to play the major scale. So now I have it from the 5th fret, back to the 4th fret even, 5th fret, getting all the way up to the 10th fret. All that same scale. This is why this becomes increasingly important. So if we scale that back and we take the backbone, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, that is in the Ionian mode or the major scale. That's in the Lydian mode, the 4th mode, and that's in the Mixolydian mode, the 5th mode. Okay? So if I take that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And then I also do it here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That spans all that space. Now I'm going to get into the Lydian. What is a Lydian? The Lydian mode is the major scale, but the 4 is sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. You're just taking that 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're just sharpening it, bringing up 1 fret. So now I have 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, oh, not there, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. All right? That means I can also do it back here. 1, 2, 3, oh, no, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, up, sharp 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So if I have something in Lydian, I can play it all in that span of the neck. All right? Let's do the same thing with Mixolydian. If I have my Mixolydian, my C Mixolydian in this instance, It is a major scale, but with a flat 7. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, normal 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to put a flat 7, I'm going to put it right there. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. 1. All right. I can do the same thing down here. 1, 2, 3, normal 4, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. Right, instead of this note or this note, that's where we were playing it before, the 4th fret of the G, which would also be the 9th fret of the D. I'm going to move it down to the 8th fret. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, 1. That's great if I have something in Mixolydian. Play it all in that span. And I can always revert back. Let's say I have something in that Mixolydian, right? I can always go back to my pentatonics. I can always go back to that major pentatonic, whether I'm in major scale or Ionian mode, whether I am in Lydian or whether I am in Mixolydian, okay? So put a backing track on and play through either one of those. All I'm doing here for my C, I mean, you can just do a C backing track if you have a loop pedal, right? There's no point in me doing it now. I'm just gonna be wasting time through this YouTube video. I wanna give you guys the information. And riff around in major, go to Lydian with the sharp 4, go to Mixolydian with the flat 7, and see how that sits. We're covering this whole part of the neck. All right. Now, I'm going to give you the final secret in this. And that is, if I have my C major, I can look up here. I sort of have a C major right here, right? I have the 15th, 14th, 12, 13, 12, starting on my A string, no top E, right? Starting on my A, 15, 14, 12, 13, 12. It just looks like that. It looks like a regular C. I'm just covering the 12 on the G and the E string as well, okay? I have this up here. Why is that important? Because if I take my major pentatonic, but in this position, it looks like this. 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 13, 15, 12, 15. I'll give that to you again. 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 13, 15, 12, 15. That starts on my 3. If I look down here, this was my first, right? My 1 in C major. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2. There's my 3rd on that 12th fret. So now let's just say I have that. You can try this. All right, try it. Your 1s are now 3, right? So it goes 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. Kind of weird, right? It starts on the 3. All right, but these are where your 1s are. All right, 15th fret of the A string. 13th fret of the B string. Try that. All right, try just that. If I play this, just mess around in that pentatonic position, right? Pause it and go back if you need to write it down, if you need to write it in tab or chart form. Right, you want to create riffs or just do like... Just listen to where those root notes are, right? That's it. be as creative as you want. Now, if you can do that, and you can say, all right, let me throw my other notes, my 4, my 7. Well, I'm starting on the 3. So instead of 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then 6 to 1, 6, 7, 1. So now 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15. It's my 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 of my major scale. I'm starting on the 3. That's all I'm doing. It's just major scale starting on the 3. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15, and that's your 1. Now I do 12, 14, 15, 12, 14. 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15. All right, I know it's hard. We're starting on the 3, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try that. Try that scale. Write it out, pause, and write it out in tab or chart if you need to. Right, I'm just gonna play this. It's just your major scale. Play into a loop pedal or your phone. I'm just playing a C chord. Just want you to try it now. Cool. Awesome. All right, now, what does that mean for everything that we've done earlier in this lesson? It means if I need to change that to Lydian, I'm starting on 3. I just need to sharp my 4. 3, sharp 4. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, sharp 4. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, sharp 4. 5. And there you go. Right? So 12 for Lydian, still starting on the 3. 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15. Right? And then 12, 14, sorry guys, 16, 12, 14, all right? And then 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15, if you need to write it out for Lydian. We do the same thing with Mixolydian, all right? Now would be my normal, how I was playing it before, but I'm gonna flat the 7. 3, regular 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. I'm going to put it here. 1, right to that 13. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I know it's hard. Write it down. What you're doing now is, if I'm playing right in that C, I could play all from here back to here. You know what the best part is? I'm like already here at my 15th fret. 16, 17 is right there, right? That's my 12th fret difference. So you are playing now. The entire fretboard, all right? There's a lot in this video. Take your time with it. Feel free to DM me, to email me if you're interested in the course, or in comment below. Or if you're not and you just want help getting through some of this stuff, I will help you. All right, this is really great stuff. It takes some time, but when it clicks, you got the whole fretboard.